Hi everyone, I am back with the weekly tarot reading, and for this week I am using the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore, fast becoming one of my favorite decks to work with. I'm really enjoying this deck. So this is for the week of August the 22nd to the, let me think about this, 28th I think? Yes. So this is for this week. I've gone ahead and I've shuffled, so we'll start as always with Aries. So Aries, we have the Eight of Swords. So you may be feeling kind of restricted this week, Aries, feeling like the actions that you want to take, if you want to make some changes, that you're being held back right now. A lot of our actions, a lot of this is sometimes our perception. Sometimes there is an easy way out, we just don't see it quite yet. So it might be time to kind of take a look at things from a different perspective. It may be also time too to say, hey, now is not the right time to make changes or to make a move on something. We might have to be patient and wait this out. For Taurus, we have the Seven of Wands. So Taurus, this is a time where you can really take on some challenges. So if you've been feeling like other people are pressuring you in some way, or they're jealous, or you're feeling like you're in competition, this is definitely a week where you can kind of get ahead and really stand up for yourself and show people what you're made of. Gemini, we have the Three of Swords. So Geminis, you might be dealing with some loss this week or feeling sad, and you have to kind of take time for yourself to mourn your losses, and also to think about ways in which you can kind of let go of things, because maybe you have been hanging on to things for too long and it might be time to sort of release things and move on. Cancer, we have the Page of Cups. Very Cancer-y water sign there. So a time of inspiration, a time of introspection for you, a time for Cancer to take care of themselves, to definitely slow down a bit, to honor their sensitive side, and also to listen to your intuition and to your creative inspiration. For Leo, we have Six of Swords. So this is going to be a week of movement and change, a week where you're making progress towards your goals. If you're thinking of taking a trip at all, this is a great week to do it, Leo. For Virgo, we have the Hierophant. So sticking to the way things are, tradition and order, but you're going to find comfort in that, and definitely being supported by your community, being supported by the people around you. Just keep going in the traditional sort of regular direction, Virgo. For Libra, we have the Tower. So a week of shakeups for Libra. This is going to be a week where sudden unexpected things may hit you out of the blue, but often these turn out to be the best in the long run. And sometimes those unexpected surprises are really good. Sometimes they may not feel so good in the present, but they do show us where we need to kind of rebuild our foundations in our lives. For Scorpio, we have the Five of Wands. So Scorpio, this is a week where you're going to be having maybe some conflicts with people. You may run into people who challenge you or who get on your nerves. You may find that there's, little things kind of going wrong. But it's a week to kind of reassess and challenge your thinking. And that's why these things are happening, is to kind of shake you up a bit so that you're challenging what you're thinking and what you're doing. For Sagittarius, we have the Four of Wands. So Sagittarius, a very peaceful week for you, a time to celebrate. If there are any celebrations going on this week, enjoy them. But it's a time where you're kind of sitting back and thinking about what you've accomplished and feeling very loved and supported by the people around you. For Capricorn, we have Strength. So Capricorn, be patient. The things you've been working on, keep going with them. Also, if you've been going through a difficult time, just remember that it takes time and patience to overcome things, and that we win more people with kindness than we do with trying to force them. Aquarius, we have the Four of Pentacles. So full plate for Aquarius is this week. So definitely not a time to take on new things. And it's saying that maybe, there are things that are on their plate that we can remove. And it's saying not to be too miserly with your time or your money this week. And Pisces, we have the Seven of Cups. So Pisces, pay attention to your dreams this week. This is a week where you may feel like you have a lot of choices, but you don't know which choice to go for, or feeling kind of just dissatisfied or a little bit lost. And it's saying that you need to step back and take a look at things and see what is real and what's sort of an illusion, because some things look really good, but then when you get them, they aren't. So it's saying to really step back, take a look at things from a logical perspective. And then for overall for the week, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a week of generosity, a week where we have to think about how am I generous with my time, my resources, my money. Am I being overly generous? Am I being generous to myself, generous to others, and keeping that flow going, especially when it comes to physical resources. So that is what I see for the week coming up. If you've noticed anything, I see that this week there's it seems to be a lot of change going on for certain signs, and I know that we have an eclipse coming up in about a month, and so I think we're starting to feel the effects of that, because eclipse season often marks a time of change for people. So if you see anything else, please put in the comments below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.